What if I told you that a Lakers legend is calling for a blockbuster trade that could reshape the team's future? Magic Johnson has voiced his desire for the Lakers to go after a certain six-time All-Star, known for his toughness and playoff prowess. With the trade deadline approaching, the pressure is on. Are the Lakers ready to make a bold move? Stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe and like for all the latest updates on your Los Angeles Lakers. Magic Johnson, a true icon of the Los Angeles Lakers, has recently stepped into the spotlight, urging the team to make a bold move that could redefine their season. During a recent appearance on the Speak podcast, Magic didn't hold back his admiration for Jimmy Butler, the six-time All-Star known for his mean and physical style of play. Johnson believes that Butler could be the key to unlocking the potential of this Lakers squad, especially with LeBron James still chasing that elusive championship ring. As a passionate Lakers fan, I find myself reflecting on the team's recent choices, or lack thereof, this offseason. The Lakers were surprisingly quiet during the summer when it came to roster changes. Instead, they opted for a coaching change, bringing in first-time head coach J.J. Redick while parting ways with Darvin Ham. Was this the right move? I'm not entirely sure. The pressure is mounting, and the expectations are high. With LeBron in the twilight of his career, every decision carries weight. Magic's call for a trade for Jimmy Butler speaks volumes. He highlighted the urgency of the situation, asking whether the Lakers want to win now or hoard draft capital for the future. I have to admit, I find myself torn on this matter. Butler's presence could significantly elevate the team's chances this season. His playoff experience and tenacity are exactly what this roster might need. As fans, we all want to see the best team possible on the court, especially with LeBron still aiming for one more championship. But let's talk about Butler's contract situation. He has 3 years left on a hefty $146.3 million deal, and whispers about him opting out of his contract next summer have been swirling since the offseason. This places immense pressure on the Miami Heat. If they want to avoid losing their star player for nothing, they might have to consider a trade sooner rather than later. The Heat's performance this season could be crucial. If they continue to tread water in the middle of the pack, it's hard to see them keeping Butler around for the long haul. Now the question is, can the Lakers pull off this blockbuster trade? Johnson himself expressed doubts about whether his former coach, Pat Riley, would be willing to make such a move. That's a valid concern. Riley has a reputation for being shrewd and calculating, and he won't just give Butler away. The Lakers would need to craft a compelling offer that makes sense for the Heat. As a fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and anxiety surrounding this potential trade. Imagine Jimmy Butler, donning the purple and gold, battling alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis. It could be the spark that ignites this team. But what about the implications of giving away valuable assets? It's a risk, and every fan knows it. So, what do you think? Is pursuing Jimmy Butler the way to go for the Lakers? Or should they focus on building for the future? Personally, I see the appeal of acquiring a player of Butler's caliber, especially as we inch closer to the trade deadline. But I also understand the reservations. The future of this franchise is at stake, and every decision will have lasting consequences. The Los Angeles Lakers have found themselves at a crossroads with the recent news regarding Jonas Valanciunas. Just 9 days ago, they had a golden opportunity to acquire the Washington Wizards center, a move that could have significantly bolstered their front court depth. However, hesitation from the front office has made it increasingly unlikely that Valanciunas will end up donning the purple and gold this season. Now, let's break this down. Valanciunas, at 31 years old, has been a reliable offensive contributor, averaging 11.6 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game. His shooting percentage of 55.0% from the field speaks volumes about his scoring ability. Yet, the Lakers' reluctance to pull the trigger on this trade stems from serious concerns regarding his defensive limitations. The fact that Valanciunas allows opponents to shoot significantly better than their averages, especially from deep and near the basket, raises red flags for a team that heavily relies on Anthony Davis to anchor their defense. Pairing Davis with a less mobile big man could expose vulnerabilities, especially in pick-and-roll scenarios. You have to wonder, is it worth it? As fans, it's our job to dissect these decisions and their potential impacts on our beloved team. The Lakers currently sit at 16-13, seventh in the Western Conference, with a playoff spot within reach but not guaranteed. Their inconsistent performances against elite competition highlight the urgent need for roster upgrades. It's frustrating to think they could have had Valanciunas but are now turning their attention elsewhere, looking at players like Nick Richards and Robert Williams III, who are known for their defensive prowess. And let's be honest, how many more chances do we want to take to address our frontcourt needs? Financial implications cannot be ignored either. Valanciunas' contract and the potential luxury tax implications of adding him to the roster likely played a role in the Lakers' indecision. This is a team that needs to make smart financial moves while also building a competitive roster. But if you ask me, sometimes you have to take a risk to secure talent that could elevate the team. I get it, they're exploring alternatives, and that's part of the game. But you have to wonder if passing on Valanciunas will come back to haunt the Lakers. He's consistently been a double-digit scorer since his rookie year, and while the Wizards are struggling, his consistency makes him a valuable trade asset. If the Lakers miss this opportunity, will they regret not addressing their needs adequately before the February 6th trade deadline? As we continue to watch this unfold, I can't help but feel a mix of hope and concern. The Lakers are currently operating in what seems like stealth mode, but can they afford to stay quiet for too long? Their trade outlook remains uncertain, and as fans, it's hard not to feel the tension building. With every passing day, it feels like the chances of Valanciunas becoming a Laker diminish, and I'm left questioning whether this is the right path for our team. So I want to hear from you, Lakers Nation. Do you believe passing on Valanciunas was the right move? Or should the front office have taken that swing? I'm honestly divided on this one. What are your thoughts? Let's discuss this in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any essential updates on our Lakers. Activate that notification bell to stay in the loop with everything happening as we approach the trade deadline. Your support means everything, and together we'll navigate this exciting and unpredictable season.